Vamos a la playa, a mí me gusta bailar el ritmo de la noche, sounds of fiesta.
The World Cup starts today, and you know Tom Cushney likes watching men play with balls, so I'm quite looking forward to this. Does anybody have any predictions? Are England even going to get out of their bloody group? Let me know down below, people. But don't worry about the predictions for Money in the Bank, even though I do want to hear your guys' opinions on who's going to win at Money in the Bank in the comments section. I've got you sorted. That's what we're doing today. We're doing predictions for the Money in the Bank 2018 pay-per-view. Finally, we've had to watch some absolutely horrendous Monday Night Raws to get to this point, but finally, on Sunday, it happens. Who becomes Mr. Money in the Bank? Who becomes Mrs. Money in the Bank? I've got you guys sorted. If we can get 200 likes, I know it's a big ask, but if we can do it, I will do a review of the show on Monday. It will happen. Can we do it? Remember to leave your predictions down below. Let's start with the big one. The big one. That's what she said. Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, The Miz, Rusev, Bobby Roode, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, Big E. Who's going to win? The Miz is going to win the briefcase. Yes, he is. What's the point of somebody on Raw winning the briefcase when we don't even know where the Universal Champion is? I think it would be a complete waste of time to do that. SmackDown definitely needs mixing up a little bit. We're getting bored with AJ Styles being champion. Honestly, we really are. Let's get a SmackDown guy with the briefcase, mix things up a bit. I think what they're going to do with Braun Strowman to get him out of the equation, because let's be honest, on paper, he probably is the favourite. They're going to do something like they did on Monday Night Raw. Get rid of him under an announce table or something. That's what's going to happen. There's no way Finn Balor wins. He's smaller than the briefcase itself. Rusev's not ready, Bobby Roode's not ready, Kevin Owens isn't in a position right now to face Lesnar for the title, Samoa Joe is, Big E is with the New Day. So it comes down to Samoa Joe and The Miz, which you could quite likely see giving it to either of them, but I'm going to go with The Miz. I think they want to have Bryan against The Miz for the title at SummerSlam, which means Bryan gets in the title picture, but Miz will be cashing in on AJ Styles or Shinsuke Nakamura in the near future. That sets up the main event of SummerSlam. What do you guys think about that? If Miz doesn't win the briefcase today, if he does not win the championship in 2018, when will he win the championship? He's been bloody amazing. He deserves it. Put it on The Miz. He will not disappoint. He's been a Money in the Bank briefcase holder before. He was good then. He's going to be good now. Right, the women's ladder match. I have no bloody idea what's going on here. Ember Moon, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Lana, Naomi, Sasha Banks. It's women's action. Who couldn't like it? However, who's going to win? I don't think somebody on SmackDown's going to win, because The Miz is going to win the Money in the Bank briefcase for SmackDown anyway. So it's going to be somebody on Raw. Ember Moon's not ready. Alexa Bliss has just been champion anyway, which leaves Natalya and Sasha Banks, which is good choices. Something's going on with Natalya, Ronda Rousey, and Nia Jax. So I'm going to have to go with Natalya here, even though I think a Sasha Banks as a heel holding the briefcase would be pretty good, but something's going on with Natalya. They're building her up. She did get a big win on Raw as well in that fatal four-way match. It's going to be Natalya, people. Who is going to be the last man standing? I think it's going to be these two, because I'm getting sick of this feud. AJ Styles against Nakamura for the WWE Championship. I'm going to go with AJ Styles to retain his WWE Championship. I think if they ever did want to put the title on Nakamura, they would have already put it on him. The feud needs to end here. It's been going on since, like, the Royal Rumble. End it now. AJ Styles, retain your championship, mate, and then let Miz cash in on you. I don't know if Nakamura was ever in the plans to win the championship in the first place. AJ Styles retains, gets cashed in on The Miz, and I think AJ Styles goes into a feud with Samoa Joe afterwards. Nia Jax against Ronda Rousey. This is a balls up. This has been more awkward than my Tinder bio trying to get to this match. The segments have been bloody awful. Nia Jax, she hasn't proven anything to me in the last few weeks. She should be the top woman, the top champion in the company. And Ronda Rousey just isn't ready. She struggled to build this match. It's awkward. She's not ready, so they're going to have some shenanigans going down. They're definitely going to have some shenanigans going down. Ronda Rousey wins, but doesn't win the title. We get a rematch at Extreme Rules. I've just realised that means we're going to get 4 more weeks of segments between these two. It's going to be rough, people. Carmella against Asuka for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Asuka's going to win. How do you pronounce it? Asuka? I'll have to get used to that once she becomes Women's Champion, but I think she will. She's a bloody beast. And she also did tap out Carmella on SmackDown. It's going to happen, people. Unless James Ellsworth comes back, which is a rumour, but you better not, mate. The big dog, Mr. Woof Woof, against Jinder Mahal. Why is this match happening? We're not really sure, but Roman Reigns has got to win. He's got a big match against Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, apparently, so he's got to build himself up. He's going to get a win against Jinder Mahal. Nobody wants to see this. The Bludgeon Brothers are going to retain their SmackDown Live tag team championships against the club. Has there really been anything going on here? Have I just been switching off when they've been building this matchup? Because I really haven't seen anything on SmackDown, and I have been watching people. I don't know. But the Bludgeon Brothers are going to win. I don't think they're going to shift from those titles anytime soon. Bobby Lashley against Sami Zayn. Bobby, mate, you got to win this match. He's about half the size of you, and he's been teasing you for the last few weeks. You've got to get your own back. You've done nothing since you came back. Get a big win against Sami Zayn here, and maybe it might sort things out. It's an incest match. It's Seth Rollins against Elias. They basically look the same. Intercontinental Championship on the line. I think Elias, in the next month, will become Intercontinental Champion. Does it happen here, or does it happen at Extreme Rules? I'm going to go for here. I think they've got to pull the trigger, people. He's been awesome. Elias has been awesome. He's definitely the next Intercontinental Champion, and he's had a pretty good feud with Seth Rollins. People are really getting behind this guy. Don't balls it up, WWE. Just put the title on Elias, because he's doing really well. Daniel Bryan against Big Cass. Daniel Bryan wins. He's heading towards a feud with The Miz. He needs a big win. He's going to be in a high-key match at SummerSlam, and they don't like Big Cass at the moment, because do you remember that segment with the midget Daniel Bryan? I know, it's true, they did find somebody smaller than Daniel Bryan, but apparently Big Cass was only supposed to boot him in the head, but he started beating on him for like ages. Apparently he wasn't allowed to do that, and ever since then they haven't really liked him. And they've given him some really crappy segments to do, like the one this week about the roller coaster and the height. It's just awful. This guy sucks. He honestly does suck. So they should give the win to Daniel Bryan, who is about half his size, but they don't like Big Cass, so they don't really care. So they're my Money in the Bank 2018 predictions. Do you guys share my opinions, or do you disagree? I'm sure you're going to let me know down in the comment section. World Cup predictions. What's happening there as well? Do let me know. Will England get out the group? Fuck knows. Fuck knows. Thanks for watching, people. Check out these other videos. We had a cool video yesterday, which got 104 likes. Clearly, you guys had a good time with that one. Take care, guys,